Welcome back to another episode of Real Estate Champions. I'm Steve Strum, brought to you by Mortgage Now. Along with me from Mortgage Now happens to be Marshaun Jackson, CEO, owner, president, and capitan of said company. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How's it going?
You know, I heard about this big bag of money that you have sitting in the back room for me.
Yes. We have one in the back room and one in the back seat of my trunk, but don't let anyone know what my car looks like.
Gotcha. So we will not tell the audience that you drive a Chevy pickup truck.
Exactly.
You don't
blue Chevy pickup truck.
Which is actually another host from another show is about to have his car broken into. You know, I know you very well, but who do we have today?
Yes, we have Angel. Is it Cutshell?
Cutshell.
Cutshell with Sotheby's International Realty.
Right.
How's it going today?
Very good. Very good. Thank you for having me. This is exciting.
Thank you for coming. We're excited to have you here. So
we were talking a little bit offset, and it kind of a question for both of you guys to kind of talk about here on the show. Real estate, right? Mm-hmm. You're a real estate person. Sotheby's family name, big old name in Jacksonville. People trust that name. I am buying a piece of real estate, and I am going to probably spend more money than I have ever spent before.
Absolutely.
Which brings in Marshaun's company.
Right.
When you are shopping for me for a house, what is it that you look for in a mortgage professional that then you guys would refer? Like, if you guys could walk me through that process, what do you look for? What do you look for? How do you guys collaborate to give me the big bag of money that may not be sitting in the back of his car?
Right.
Might come from a bank that allows me to have the house of my dreams so that my family can be, in a house that they can then tear apart with 4 teenagers.
Absolutely. So with the lender, I want someone that first is, I love local because I can pick up the phone and call somebody.
Yes.
And then for my clients, I want somebody that they're going to be comfortable with, that they're going to be able to communicate, and a lender that can really just walk through the whole process from, what they do from the soft credit pull to when they do the hard credit pull to, what it means for the income and all the documents that are necessary. And someone that's just willing to take someone by the hand and, just walk them through like a 2-year-old and just really explain it all.
And your company has a bit of a concierge experience.
I like that.
Nordstrom, I think, is what you talked about last go round. But it doesn't, whenever people hear concierge, whenever people hear the Nordstrom effect, when everybody hears this additional level of service, it's just ingrained into our brain. They think it's going to cost me more.
Right.
You provide that service at a same or similar cost to the guys that are out there on the internet just pushing you in a bunch of boxes.
Correct.
What is it that when you get a referral for somebody, you're looking for somebody that's local, somebody knows what they're doing, that's going to provide that concierge service? This is a gent that does that, his company. It's not just Marshaun, it's Team Marshaun.
Right.
Mortgage Now, the firm, has multiple people that do it. It's not just, him in the background just hammering it away. But what do you do to take me through that process? Like, in my other world, not doing TV show stuff, I am in the financial services market, right? Stock market. You can give me $1 million in the middle of an economic free fall, and I know what to do with it.
Right.
You put me in front of a $500,000 mortgage, I freak out. Like, I just know my limitations. Like, I just don't know that.
Right.
How do you help me not freak out about the fact that I'm about to go $500,000 in debt to buy a house from this lady so that little Johnny can destroy my toilet?
Right, absolutely. Great question. So they say the best attribute a salesperson can have is listen. We got 2 ears, 1 mouth for a reason. So the goal would be, what are you, the first question I ask clients is, what are you looking to accomplish? And then I'll let you go. What does buying a house look like to you? Because every situation is going to be different for each individual. I'm taking notes. Okay, he has 2 children. One is about to go to college. She's looking in this area. So the goal is to listen, absorb, and find the best product that fits your needs. My job, gather your documentation, that's the easy part. Hey, Steve, based on your income, your credit, your assets, you can qualify for a $500,000 home. Does that even make sense to you? Maybe you only want a budget for $350,000, but I'm listening to that. Hey, I need to save money for X, Y, and Z in the future. So the first thing I do is just sit back, ask you, what are you looking to accomplish? I listen, gather your information, present you with some options. Ultimately, it's your decision, and we're the professionals to guide you to the end result that you're looking for. You know, we don't want to put you into what we think is best for you. We want to find out what's best for you and get you running to that finish line.
So you talked about product.
Yes.
Yours is a little easier, right?
Yes.
I got the house in San Marco. I got the house in
I wish.
Riverside.
Hers is
no,
not
the
as
product,
easy.
I can
Product,
understand
yes,
that, right?
yes,
Like
right.
there's a plant
Gotcha.
right here, and it's got these leaves, and there's a
sure.
plant over here that has less leaves, and there's a plant over there. All of them are plants,
Correct.
right? And I can see the differences between these guys, right? Now, inside of the real estate side, a lot more nuanced than plants.
Right.
But it's something that I can tangibly, I'm going to get yelled
Right.
at by the producers. I can pick this up and say, this is a plant.
Right.
I got it. For you,
Yes.
a little bit harder
Yes.
to wrap my brain around.
Yes.
But you said products.
Yes.
So in my mind, mortgage, bag of money from a bank
Right.
that I have to pay back over time.
Correct.
But when you say products, plural,
Products.
it
plural.
sounds like there's more than one mortgage.
Correct.
So for the folks that are less informed, like myself, who just
Yes.
don't know this world, or the folks that are watching, when you say products, what does
Yes.
that mean?
Great question. So, not to get too much into the weeds, because if I say products, we'll be here until tomorrow.
No, I can say hello for a half hour.
Right.
You already know that. You're probably figuring it out.
Just like, for example, one of the big misconceptions, and she understands, you don't need 20%, 800 credit, make $1 million to purchase a home. There are down payment assistance programs for first-time home buyers. There are FHA products, or it's a product where it's geared towards first-time home buyers and only requires 3.5%. It's very lenient when it comes to credit and income. So, again, the goal is to assess my client's, financial situation. Say, hey, we have a conventional loan and a government loan or a down payment assistance program. Which one of these do you like? Which one do you want to take off the table? So when I say products, there's hundreds of opportunities for people to own homes. But that's why, as a professional, my goal is to listen and find which. I'm not going to overwhelm you with all the products, because then we would get nowhere. But to say, here's a few options based on what you told me. This makes the most sense. Or if you need additional, products, for lack of a better term, we can go over that as well. So
for the people that are watching this, obviously you'll have 10 houses. All of them are special that I have to make a decision. Hopefully one of the 10 is the one that fits, right? But then when it comes to the mortgage side, there's as many options that I don't even know about. So
Correct.
as the people are watching this, we kind of take it away for yourself, ma'am. Obviously, get on the calendar, get pre-qualified, work with somebody that knows what's going on, and let's you and I discover the dream.
Correct.
Right? You're going to be the gentleman that's kind of doing that white glove service, that concierge, to make sure that the funding's going to happen. But as a consumer, I don't necessarily need to be hung up on, I make $1 million a year, 800
Right.
credit score. What I need to do is go to mortgagenow.com and say, hey, what do I need to do in order to get ready? And if I'm not quite ready yet, maybe I got a couple dings on my credit, maybe I got to get some stuff cleaned up off the balance sheet. You can help us with figuring out, like, okay, do this, do that,
Right.
and then you'll be ready to buy this thing over here.
absolutely, we call that homework, and she knows that a lot.
Doing your homework.
Let's
Yes.
put a plan together. I'll say, hey, Angel, you know what? Maybe today's not the day that Mr. and Mrs. Client, but we put a plan together.
Absolutely.
We're going to call back every 30 days, see where they're at, and maybe 90 days from now, they can purchase the home that she wants.
So
to
do your
sell.
homework.
Or I actually provide you with the homework.
Oh, you're going to give me the homework.
Yes, yes,
Got
yes.
it. All right. So for you, what
Right.
we'll do is we'll make sure to put your stuff on our website, which is thedailyNewsNetwork.com. They come check you out and all that fun stuff. As we take it away, I think the thing to talk about, thank you for coming. Of course, can't do it without you. We can't do it without these guys. Guys, thing to take away. Do Marshaun's homework. So
Yes.
he's going to give you homework, and if you're good, you're good. If not, we do the homework. But if you like the episode, or if you think somebody can be relevant in this conversation, click the share button. Do your homework, but also remember, always live with gratitude.
It is a passionate mortgage brokerage that's local here in Jacksonville, Florida. We offer your traditional mortgages, purchase, refinance, debt consolidation, your conventional FHA, VA, government. I want them to feel like we care, like truly empathetic. We understand. I want them to understand we're knowledgeable. We're here for them. They are not just a number.